Evening and happy Monday. It is Monday, February 9th, 2025. Hope you're having a good start to the week. As I've said before, the best part about Monday is when it's done and then it's no longer Monday. So take that for what it's worth. Know what I'm saying? I figured we'd pop in here, do a quick live, do a quick hour, get a finger on the pulse with everybody and mosey on. KP, good evening. You're the first, good sir. How you doing tonight? Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday. I was just going through. I assume you just well, yeah, you did just watch that video because saw that you had a comment on there. I'll need to get in there and read those. There we go. We got Lark coming in. How we doing, Lark? Happy Monday to you. Hope you're doing all right. It has been busy. Oh my gosh, Craft Organics. Happy Monday to you. Good evening. We're in here. We're in the office hanging out. I thought about doing this outside because it is pretty damn nice. I don't know. What about you, KP? Is it nice where you are there? Hopefully pretty nice weather. It's been beautiful here today. Connie Corso, happy Monday to you. Disastrous, happy Monday. Good evening, sir. People just flying in. Hope y'all are doing all right. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Had to turn on the AC. The struggle is real. That's life. That's mine kicking on right there now. That's mine. My AC's kicking on too. It's a little warm upstairs. That I just had the upstairs one on, just to kind of bring it down. We'll shut it off here probably. We'll shut everything off here in just a little bit. Yeah, we just won't need it. 40. Oh God, regular heat wave there. Corso, you're probably walking around in shorts and a tank top at 43 degrees in Minnesota. Christ, the mosquitoes are probably back, man. Happy Monday to you, Lark. Always a pleasure. 55 where you are, Craft. Awesome. I appreciate you watching that video. Thank you, Gen X Gemini. I probably should have given it a little more time before doing this live, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to be up super late tonight. I'm kind of tired, y'all. It was just a long day. Know what I mean? Check out that video though. If you haven't checked out the video that I just posted, please check it out. Alpha Wolf, happy Monday to you, sir. If you are looking for a good holster that has a variety of a true universal holster that'll work, look at that Tin Man Metal. How we doing, sir? Check out that Crucial Concealment holster. Again, I'm not getting paid to say anything for that. But if you're running one of those lights, the holster just works. It just works, and it's pretty cool because you take someone, and I hope he comes in tonight. You take someone like our pal, Everyday Carry, who literally changes out his daily firearm on a regular basis. If he's running the same light, he can just make that a little adjustment to that platform on that holster, and it'll work. KP, I saw where Dangerous Freedom said that the Harbor Freight light is an exact clone to the TLR1, so that holster would work for you. Oh yeah, please double tap that screen. Let's get these likes up. Let's see how that goes. Again, after this live, go check out that video. I posted in the description my video for the one for the TLR7, but in this one, I actually showed how we. That's your EDC imprint, right? That's pretty good, Metal. That's pretty good. The what are you carrying today? Yeah, he's so charismatic in his presentation. Everyday Carry's an awesome dude. Even in person, I get it. It is an inside the waistband holster. It is an inside the waistband holster. They, as far as I know, they don't make an outside the waistband holster, but I'm looking at it right now. Hold on here, because I have something in it. So obviously, yeah, make sure they didn't see that. If we look at this, here's the clip, right? This is the belt clip. If we flip it around, okay, one could possibly find a way to configure some type of loop on that, something that you know, where you could fashion belt loops on there. It'd be a lot of tension right here, whereas like a regular outside the waistband holster has two securing points. You could maybe fashion something. I would have reservations about it. If you're looking for an outside the waistband holster, maybe look somewhere else. And I'm just saying that as a friend, as someone that again, that's a whole lot of pressure on there. It may work just fine, but I always think about, like, if this is on the outside of my waistband, right? I'm already a fat dude, right? I'm already a big dude, so I'm bumping into shit all the time anyhow. I would hate to have that hang up on something, you know what I'm saying, and just give me the blues. So if you're looking for an inside the waistband holster, boom, we got you. If you're looking for an outside the waistband holster, I would keep shopping around. I have not seen anything with Crucial Concealment doing anything for an outside the waistband holster. That doesn't mean that they are not. Does that make sense? That's what I'm saying, Kraft. It's a solid point. That's exactly what I'm getting at. Thank you, Metal. That was the one I was going to recommend. Dynamic Defense Solutions. They're out of Alaska. They'll make you inside, outside the waistband, whatever. Good stuff. More of like a duty carry. For me, like, I've gotten to the point now, everything I do, it's inside the waistband holster. It really is. That's just, I've gotten so used to it, and it just, it's just part of life now. Does that make sense? Like my pants, when I buy my pants, I make sure that there's enough play in them so that I can fit it inside the waistband holster. The other nice thing about an inside the waistband holster, and I kind of talked about this in the video, I don't care if you can run a Glock 17L inside the waist, right? And you don't have to worry about it showing anything because the barrel's going down, you know, your waistline, your essentially your thigh. And so it's just easier to conceal. If concealment is your goal, the inside the waistband is the way to go. It just takes some getting used to. You know what I'm saying? What do we got? Team 8, happy Monday to you. Hope you're doing all right. We're talking concealed holsters right now. I just posted a video on Crucial Concealment, their holster. It's not anything new. They've been around for a minute, but I do like them. They do work, and again, it's a very good holster. If you have a bunch of different guns and you run one light, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just go to what's comfortable, because here's my thing. I'll be the first to tell you this. Just carry. You know what I'm saying? Just carry. That's it. Don't. And I don't care if you're carrying a little pocket 380, a little 22, whatever. Just carry. All right. If you've gotten the training, you've gotten the licensing, depending on the place where you live, just carry. Okay. Northern Cardinal, how we doing? Happy Monday to you. Trying to see someone else. I don't know what you're talking about there, Mr. Smith. Hope you're doing all right this Monday, though. Not a painter, so I have painted, but I'm not a painter. Let's roll with that. Let's see. Why? I don't know. Is the stream lagging for anybody else? I would be curious. Jake, I don't know what you mean, pal. You're saying something about an Austrian painter? I don't know. Okay. YouTube probably. Okay, it is. Hey, Sakura! Happy Monday to you. It's been a minute. Good to see you, young lady. Hope you're doing all right. I was having issues with my work computer. I was actually on my work computer, and it was having having connection issues to a site that might be under maintenance. You know what I mean? Like, because they usually send an email out afterwards. They say, "Oh, by the way, we had maintenance on such and such." Oh, really? Maybe you send that out fucking before, so I know. Cause I was sitting there trying to get stuff done. You check it like, a million damn times, and it just whatever, right? I'm just done working for today. You could have gotten a little more time out of me, but no. Felt like I owed him a little bit of time. I did take some time off this afternoon. I say take some time off. Had a doctor's appointment, and so you know how it is when you work. You're kind of a Monday through Friday worker type of guy. Hard to get into those medical appointments, and so I started work a little bit earlier, and then went to the appointment and kind of finished after I got home. And I did get this shoulder looked at. So a couple things going to the doctor. One, ladies and gentlemen, we are all getting older, okay? And this is just Andrew's little PSA to everybody. A couple things. One, you should always get an annual checkup, okay? You should go to your doctor at least once a year, regardless. Let them run some blood work. Let's just see what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? And if you start getting those weird ailments and stuff, go get checked out. TMT, good evening, brother. How we doing? Demo Man Don, how we doing? Go get checked out. So you should go to the doctor annually, make sure everything's good. Let them do their thing, and then go. You stopped aging. You got turned up. Well played, Sakura. Well played. How we doing, YMK? Good evening. But go get checked out. And again, so I went there, wanted to have him check out my shoulder and see what's going on. And so gave me some not, so for those of you that get worked up about that stuff, he did not give me any meds for it. Number one, that's how you know you got a good doctor, if they're not trying to peddle you a bunch of damn meds, okay? If they're not trying to peddle you meds, you got a good one there. But just checking it out. So one, it's not dislocated. Two, it's not any bone spurs or anything. He said specifically that in his opinion, it's a what he's calling frozen shoulder. So some things he goes, it can just happen just like that. Like you could be fine one day, go to sleep funny, and boom, it's happening. So some different exercises and stretching I can do. I already said hello, YMK. But there you go. Yeah. So anyhow, the some stretches I can do, and then if necessary, we'll go go do some PT. But he wants me to try that first. So waited on a stone tablet. So happy to hear about that. It was nice kind of seeing some different things and knowing that it's not anything I need to do surgery for. That's a win. Know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, he said I'm still fat and ugly, and so there's no cure for ugly. So I'm stuck there, but actually have lost some weight. So that's a good thing. Losing weight is always a good thing. Switch hands when you're self-helping. Well played, Demo Man Don. Well played. So what about y'all? How's everything going for y'all? I know we caught some different weather aspects from folks. I think for the most part, at least for here, that we're done with that winter bullshit. I know where Tin Man is and where Lark is. Still some shitty weather, rugged Northeast. Happy Monday to you. Where rugged is, it's still shitty. Of course, it's winter, and he's in the Northeast, so it's going to be that way. It was beautiful here, listening to KP here earlier. KP Heathen, apparently he said it was beautiful his way, it was beautiful my way. I think Disastrous, you said it was like 74 today. Let's see, what about Alpha Wolf? Alpha Wolf, you're still in here. It was probably pretty nice up your way too, yeah? Hopefully. Hell, even for Cane Corso, it was in the 40s. That's a win. Dude, that's what I'm saying, Metal. Negative 19 today, 51 tomorrow. I'm just saying. I think Mother Nature needs to go get checked out. That's all I'm saying. Bad Dream. Good evening, sir. How you doing? I appreciate that. I also saw your message. I need to catch those comments. I also saw your text. Good to see you. Wait, it was 53 where you are, Corso? Damn, that is wild. So I've just got one beer. We're gonna do one beer. We're only gonna do like an hour. Like I said, I got some other stuff to do this evening yet. Hopefully my computer's working. I don't believe I have had this beer on the channel before. I think I've posted about it. So we have got, looks like Breakside Brewing, Wonderlust. Who do we got here? Butter Tart. Good evening. Happy Monday to you. As the artwork, gang. The artwork will always get me. Look at that. Awesome wolf right there. 73 with a low of 38. I mean, that's a little rough for you there, Bad Dream. I know you do those early morning workouts. That's got a little cold air on those bones is rough. Love the artwork on there. Grace, good evening. Happy Monday to you. This brewery is they're out of Portland, Oregon. It's a IPA coming in at 6.5% alcohol. I think I have had this before, but it was like I would say months ago. So we're going to give this a shot, see what's what. Randall's Little Adventures. Happy Monday to you, sir. We'll see. I don't know, it's a tall boy. It's one of those big ass cans. Who doesn't enjoy a big ass can of beer? You need a drink, Grace? You should absolutely go get a drink. I'm celebrating after having a good doctor's appointment. So yeah, it's like that 19.2. I don't know if it probably says it on there somewhere. Smells really good. As soon as I crack that open. Oh yeah, that smells pretty bomb. Let's get a good pour here. Let's see what we got. There we go. Kind of getting heavy-handed there. Nice thing about this, get a couple pours out of there, at least two. Look at that color on that. Little bit of head right there. Again, I don't see Sister Krista in here, but we do have our 2A cup, our 2A beer mug. It always makes these beers taste better. Thanks to Sister Krista right there. Needs a polar bear swim. I've done that before, Butter Tart. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm doing that anymore. My days of doing a lot of cold water stuff intentionally might be behind me. That stuff, it is rough. It is rough. I've done it in frozen rivers. I've done it in frozen lakes. I've done it in Alaska. It's rough. So Randall, I only hear Tin Man Metal doing this. It's a good Monday. It's a great Monday. I've known many Mondays, and this one's the best Mondays. Of all the Mondays told me I was also the best. I tried. I can't. The two people that do the best Trump impressions, hands down, Tin Man Metal and my oldest son, Jackson. So Randall, next time you're hanging with Jackson, you need him to do the Trump impression because it's good. It's good because he goes, I love the blacks. He did. I have so many friends that are black. They're the best. And just so everyone knows, that's not political. That's funny. There's a big difference. Mystic, good evening. How we doing, sir? I mean, Metal read it in his Trump voice. Oh God. I tell you, if we can't make fun of folks, that's all I'm saying. If we can't laugh and make fun of folks, y'all make fun of me all the time. I'm laughing about it all the time. Y'all got some funny shit. Y'all got some funny stuff. We gotta laugh. I'm telling you, we gotta. Let's see. Pro. I'm not sure if you're trying to say you're from Turkey. Is that what we're going for there? Anyhow, so we got our beer right here. The head's mostly gone away. We don't like that. It's always sad when the head goes away. I mean, sometimes you're already finished, depending on how good it is. Anyhow, happy Monday. Cheers to all of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. I do. I mean that. I'm not just fucking giving you some fluff there. It's true. Y'all are awesome. I hope you're doing well. And cheers to all of you. Let's get in on this. That's pretty good. I mean, that wasn't just a sip. That was a couple gulps right there. So, I know I've had this before. I do know that. I am, what state? I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas there, King. That was a decent first pull there. So, it is not a hazy. It is a regular IPA. It's hoppy. It's hoppy. It's not the hoppiest. As far as IPA, like some IPAs, it's like you feel like you're just chewing on some plants. You got to take those dogs for WALK because I got both of mine in here and I can't say that word. So, yes, go do that. Disasters, take care of the hounds. It's important. This one's hoppy. It's smooth though. It's a smooth IPA. If you're not a fan of IPAs, you probably would not like this one. I would not consider this an entry-level IPA. Okay, so if we're talking beer, everyone has different palate tastes. I've said it before. I have Harry staring at me right now. He's like, I know what you said, motherfucker. That's how we're convinced that Harry's voice, if he were to talk, he would be like Samuel L. Jackson. All these motherfucking treats on this motherfucking doggy bowl. This everyone has a different palate taste when it comes to beers. The only ones I don't like are sours. I can't stand sours. They're gross. I don't like sour. I don't do well with sour. Uncle Ruckus, right? Definitely Samuel L. Jackson. So King, you're cool. I like you, but I don't know if Stella Artois is the best beer. I mean, it might be your best beer. I'm not saying it's the best beer. JP, happy Monday to you. How you doing this evening? Bobby B, happy Monday, good sir. How we doing? Yummers, that is an interesting name. You love sour candy. My boys love sour candies. I don't dislike them. I just don't handle them well. And I don't want to do the sour drinks. I don't want to do the sour candy. It's just not my thing. I don't want to do sour beer. Life's too short to drink shitty beer. And if I don't like sour, I'm not going to spend money on a sour beer. Like I'll be the hot candy, those goddamn devil fucking hot jelly beans. They about killed me the last time. That's all I'm saying. Randall likes sour. I need to get you some sour stuff there. I can't do it. That candy challenge last year. So I have, okay, so a Sonoran white chocolate IPA. Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot that because I think I got it last time there, JP. Hold on here, JP. Hold on here. Let me get you fixed up. You've been in here a few times, my friend. I will need to look that. So I haven't seen it, and when I go through the beer aisles, I look for things that are new on a regular basis. So let's see. You're from Puerto Rico. Modelo. Is that what you? Is it Modelo? Or you're saying Modelo? I have not. If you're saying Modelo, I have not heard of Modelo. I have had Modelo. That's not a dig. I'm not sure. Sometimes autocorrect gets you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna call you ST. How you doing? I am not Kevin James. No, I appreciate that though. Yeah, I wish I had his looks and his money and his humor. I'm just an idiot. So, uh, oh, Lark's having a porter. Okay, can't go wrong with a porter. Brewed in Arizona, Four Peaks Brewery. Hold on, let me screenshot that again, just so I can reference that. That's what I'll do. I'll take a look. I got a buddy of mine in Arizona. I can probably get some shipped to me if I can't get my distributor to get some for me. A white chocolate IPA is intriguing. Metal, what's your take on that? Metal and Randall, two of my beer associates, aficionados, as I like to say. Would you do a white chocolate IPA? I mean, I'd try it. I'd give it a shot. It intrigues me there. Dion, how you doing? Happy Monday to you. Thanks for hopping in to the ACR Protect Live. Smooth taste. Is it hoppy? Because you said it's an IPA. I'm just wondering how the bitterness might pair well with the chocolate, actually. From Brazil. Well, from Texas. Good to see you. Randall's pretty adventurous. I figured he'd try it there. I would try it. I would try, again, as long as it's not a sour. As long as it's not a sour. You know what's interesting? I think I've told this story before. It's a good one, though. Used to not be into IPAs. Not my thing. And I was back visiting family in Iowa. And I picked up some beer, and I thought it was their blonde. All things Shell. How we doing? How we doing? I thought it was this blonde from Peachtree Brewing, and I accidentally got their No Coast IPA because the bottles look similar. You know what I'm saying? Ohio Minuteman, happy Monday to you, sir. Got it loaded up, didn't think anything about it, right? Just got it and got home. This and that with Matt. How we doing? Happy Monday to you, sir. Got home, got it all unloaded, got it in the fridge, still didn't know what I got. And then I pulled it out, and I grabbed the bottle out, and I cracked it open. I looked at it, I was like, son of a bitch, I got the wrong one. Instead of the blonde, I got the No Coast IPA. And again, just so you know, for those of you that aren't into the beer lingo and stuff, so you got East Coast IPAs, West Coast IPAs, you got Gulf Coast IPAs, and of course in Middle America, No Coast IPAs. So, you know, it's just their little play on words. Anyhow, I was like, well, shit, I've already opened it. I might as well try it. I'll be damned. Palate switch, just like that. Had that beer. I was like, oh, damn, this shit is delicious. This is all right. And ever since then, it's been okay. How much was the holster? Well, hold on here. Let me go ahead and do this carefully off screen. Okay? The holster that KP is talking about, it is the Crucial Concealment holster right here, set up for a TLR1. Right now on Amazon, if you look in the description, I do have a link to it. It is $55. $55 for this holster. Okay? I'm not saying it's cheap. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that in the holster world, that's a pretty fair price. Again, you can spend a lot more on a holster than that. You can spend less. But I've found lately that a lot of the holsters are really into that 40 to 80 realm, thereabouts. If you take some like We the People, I don't own any of those. I know some people in the chat might have them. They're in that $50 range. Hell, 60 might kind of be the go-to there. So I think for $55, that's a good price. Normally it's about 60, and so you get, it's about 9% off. So not bad if you're in the market for it. Just make sure you get the right one for the light that you have. Well, all right, King's asking, what's the best Texas beer? Oh man, King, you're trying to get me with that. That's a tough ass question. Twin Gen 22, Mr. Sub Central himself. How you doing tonight, sir? He might be interested in my video that I just posted a little bit ago. Twin Gen 22 stalking JP. The best beer in Texas. I don't know if I can target it to a specific beer, but I will run off my 3 favorite breweries. How's that sound? That's fair. I think that's fair. 3 favorite breweries. All right. First one here, local, St. Arnold's. St. Arnold's Brewing in Houston. Love it. All right. Second one, Real Ale Brewing out of Blanco, Texas. Yep. In fact, that one's probably the number one. I like more of their beers than anywhere else. Third, Martin House Brewing out of the Fort Worth area. Top three brewers, always have legit beers, always are good. And there are a ton more of breweries, ton more in Texas. Not, I enjoy something from all of them, but I consistently go back to those three breweries as far as stuff there. Twin Gen 22, again, like I said, Sub Central over there. Cheers to that man right there. You just hit 1,100 subs, didn't you, brother? Oh, man. Such a good beer right there. We're celebrating. We when we were at the doctor today, I found out that a couple things. I found out one, doc said I'm still fat and ugly. On a positive note, I have lost weight, so I'm less fat. On a negative note, there's no cure for my ugliness. So it is what it is. And then on another serious note, he was able to check out my shoulder. I'm also not pregnant. I'm just fat. So there's that. He also said that I do not need surgery on my shoulder. And we have an action plan to get that back on the mend so that I've got more to send you, JP. I got plenty more to send you. And so I can get back to lifting a little bit. I was kind of taking off some of the lifting just because I didn't want to aggravate it anymore. But he said, hey, just be careful with it. He goes, it's not dislocated. It's not any spurs or anything. He goes, you really just need a, and I'm saying this wrong. No, they didn't say anything about that. They did want you to do a checkup on yours though, KP. They apparently the fruity beer I drink has been keeping me just healthy. Maybe if you drank fruity beer, you'd be okay, KP. That's all I'm saying. See what I'm saying? We gotta laugh and have a good time. But apparently I've got to break some things loose, and you're like, what the hell? That doesn't sound very medically sound. No, it's just there's some shit that's locked up in there, and I just it's by breaking it, I gotta stretch it out. Now, he did say there's like a procedure I could do where essentially they put you to sleep and they fucking move your arm all around and they do it all in one shot. Like, you don't feel it. I was like, oh, you may not feel it then. I guarantee you feel it when you wake up. So rather than being put to sleep, Jesus Christ, what am I, a rabid dog? I'd rather do the do it the more natural way, stretch it out, do some different exercises and some PT to get it fixed up. That might work. I need to get into well, that's not happening, KP. That's not happening. Maybe if I use my left hand more often, that might fix that, actually. Get that motion, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's a good day. We're home. Oh my gosh, rainy days. Happy Monday to you. I appreciate that. I think I just missed you in Dave's live stream, Old Guy Hustles, earlier. So good to see you. Hope you, oh my God, look who made it in. The man, the myth, the legend, Twin Arrow Survival. Happy Monday to you, brother. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you in here. We need to see more content from Twin Arrow Survival. I know it's been tough over there, man. I'm not going to put out your business. I know it's been a mess. But looking forward to more content and more lives from you, man. That is for sure. Oh my gosh, my phone is just going off like crazy, which also means my watch is going off like crazy, like that. Oh my goodness. This beer is delicious. For those that missed it, we're just doing one Breakside Brewing Wanderlust not Wanderlust, badass wolf on there. The artwork always gets me. I'm a sucker for the artwork. How much was this one? This was a this was a single, and I don't see a sticker on it, but I want to say it was like $3, $3 or $4. Got a lot of stuff coming out soon. Can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see that. I've been filming some videos as well. In fact, the one I filmed today, I posted today specifically because the holster was on sale. It's still on sale on Amazon. And so for those of you that didn't see it, let me carefully do this here. If you haven't seen the video, please go check it out after the live. We were talking about in the video the crucial concealment inside the waistband holster. This one is set up for the TLR1. Okay, it's a holster with the retention designed around the TLR1. So if you have a TLR1 on any gun, it doesn't matter if it's an XD, a 1911, a Glock, a MMP, whatever, this will work. This will work. You know what that means? If you have any one of those guns I just mentioned, you can swap it out and run the same damn holster. Same damn holster. Just like that. 10-man medal, I get it, man. I get it. You go get some rest, man. I am not far behind. We're going to shut it down here in about 30 minutes. So yeah, you get some rest. So this is a true universal holster, and I know what everyone's thinking. Everyone, especially in the gun community and the firearm community, ew, universal holster. Ugh. Yeah, I get it, because you just automatically think like some nylon one that you got to do some weird adjustments for the snap, and then you're trying to reholster it, and all your shit gets snagged up on it because it's not molded right. I get it. I know. Or you can do something like this, where Crucial Concealment designed everything around the light. Downside, they only run 3 lights. The X300 by Surefire, the TLR7 by Streamlight, and the TLR1 by Streamlight. So if you're running any one of those or any one of the clones of the TLR1, this will work for you, all right? It is a very good holster. Watch my video after this so you can see what's what and see if it's an option for you, because I think it could be. I think it could be. You know what I'm saying? Matt, are you out of here too? This and that with Matt? If you got a roll, I get it, man. I get it. But it's true about universal holsters. I completely understand the distaste for it. Jacob 2A, good evening, sir. Hope you're doing all right. So this one could be left-handed or right-handed. It is inside the waistband only, all right? In the video, I show how to make the adjustments and everything. It is pretty simple. I'm an idiot, and I did it pretty quick. So, again, I will say this a million times. If you are carrying a firearm in your everyday life, all right, as a prepared citizen, you know, whatever, it needs to be in a holster, okay? Some type of holster, all right? I don't care if it's inside the waistband, outside the waistband, you know, strong side hip, appendix carry, whatever. Keep your gun in a holster. Don't be an idiot and just carry it outside of a holster. Okay, that is a bad idea. You carry a purse, but you still need a holster. Now, here's the thing. I will get into that. If you were carrying off body in a bag, still get a holster. Still. In fact, a lot of these bags, a lot of these bag designs that are meant for off-body carrying of a firearm typically have a dedicated spot for your firearm. I recommend getting some type of holster, something, okay? And then I also encourage you not to put anything else in that compartment, okay? Nothing. Don't put your keys in there. Don't put anything else in there. Don't put your phone in there. That's a compartment specifically for your firearm, okay? That's just a little pro tip from ACR. You can listen to me if you want to. You can not listen to me. if you want to. Just saying, it's it's a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to get into politics here, and I'm not going to get my live shut down answering that, Jake. I do believe in everyone's right to protect themselves, though. I'll sum it up with that. Everyone has the right to protect themselves, right? You know, very simple. Do no harm, but take no shit. Know what I'm saying? That's just it. So, drinking a stout right out of the bottle is not this. I agree. I agree. Appreciate that, Jake. No, I do. I get it. No, it's a legit question. I'm just not gonna not gonna tread in that water, if you know what I'm saying. All right. Every once in a while, I'll drink right out of the bottle or right out of the can, but I prefer in a glass. I think, you know, as you know, I got this big ass nose right here. Do you see that side profile? Oh my God, it's huge. I can probably smell everything. Jesus. But it's something about getting your nose in there when you take a sip. It just enhances everything. Bobby B, you take care, brother. Thanks for popping in. Check out my video, Bobby B. I think you will dig that holster, my friend. I think you will. When you get a chance. I know you're a busy guy. Do a lot of open carry, want to conceal. I get it. And I am not knocking anyone that wants to open carry. That if you can do it in your particular state and that's what you want to do, I am fine with it. That is fine. I've been concealed carrying for so long, so damn long. It's the only way to go. For me, that's the only way to go. I've just gotten used to it. And so it just works for me. Like I said kind of earlier in this live stream, it just, you know, once you get used to something, it becomes routine. You know what I mean? So I'd rather I'd rather have it not be an issue, if that makes any sense. You know, you get some people on both sides of the fence, right? You get some people that are offended that you have a gun. Okay. And everyone has their own opinion and feelings and whatever. And then some people are like the extreme, like the over the top, like, oh my God, what do you care? No, fucking like want to come finger fuck your gun. Like, whatever, weirdo, fucking back off. That's how you get shot. So if it's a non-issue, right? It's a non-issue until it's no longer a non-issue. There we go. So, yeah, I don't know, you know, because we have open carry here in Texas. You can do that. It's or constitutional carry. So you got a couple different things. You got constitutional carry, all right, which means no licensure or whatever. You know, you can just carry. And then they have what they call the LTC, license to carry. And basically what that is doing is that you are essentially registered with the state. You've passed their backgrounds and prerequisites or whatever for carrying, and you have the option with that to either open carry or conceal carry. One of the things I like about it, as far as for me, having and gone through the process for the LTC, whenever I go buy a firearm, it's in and out. It's just that fast. There's no waiting period. I go in, I say, I want that. Here's the money. You give me the gun. I still got to fill out the 4473, just like everyone. That's a federal thing, right? But there's no calling in, and that's because the background check for your Texas LTC is more in depth or stringent than, you know, what they're calling for federally or nationally. So it just works. Plus, I do some traveling. You know what I mean? And every place that I go has reciprocity with Texas. So, you know, if I'm going to Colorado, right? I'm driving to Colorado. I'm going through Texas and New Mexico and Colorado. Guess what? I'm good to go. I don't need to lock anything up. I just roll. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, Matt. I am sorry you have to go through that. That is just mind blowing that it is that much of a struggle. Yeah, people that have to wait to buy guns. It's one of those. It's so even here in Texas, for those that are in Texas, like there's when I say you can run if you're buying a firearm in Texas, and you don't have an LTC or whatever, they're running the check on you. It's they do it online, and most of the time, unless you got some shit, right? It comes back that quick. You can still get it the same day. For me, there's no check. That's what I'm saying. It's just that much faster. Adventures with Ken. Good evening, sir. I plan on watching your video tonight. I know you posted that over the weekend. I'm looking forward to watching that video. I thoroughly enjoyed your short on chili. That was entertaining. That was pretty funny. His instant approval takes 30 to 60 minutes. That is wild. Wow. Brian, good evening. How we doing? You think so? I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. You're in Virginia. Well, I forgot you're over there in Virginia. There's y'all have had some battles over there. I will put it that way. That is a fact. Yes, sometimes if your name is Mike Jones, I'm sure there's a bajillion Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? The new governor. Yeah, there's been, and I will tell you right now, I used to be stationed in Virginia, spent a lot of time there, and I would have never guessed in a million years that Virginia would have had some of the struggles that they are right now when it comes to that gun stuff. You're right, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I used to have my concealed carry in Virginia when I lived there, and it just mind blowing. Getting your Alabama state license. I'll tell you right now, if things haven't changed much there, Jacob, getting your license to carry in Alabama is pretty easy, if I remember correctly. Or if it hasn't changed, because when I did mine, it was fast. I got it the same day. I believe that, Ken. Yep. I was there back in the early 2000s, and I was stationed there twice actually, and twice. Been a minute, but yeah, it was no issue. I've had my concealed handgun license every state I've lived in, so. But that is sad. It's frustrating to hear if things are changing like that. I'm happy where I'm at. It's pretty chill here for now. But y'all hang in there. And again, this is not getting political, but your votes matter, and getting the people into power that will vote for the things that you want them to vote for is critical, if that makes sense. Oh, no kidding there, Ken. Nice. So while we got a break here, please, if you have not gone to everyone's channel in here, you should. You should go check out everyone's channel. You should sub to everybody. If you see some new names, you should go real quick. Just go to channel, go sub. And then at your leisure, go and see what their channel is all about. I guarantee you'll find something that you like. We can all grow together. It's a pretty easy thing. It doesn't even hurt. As I like to say, you can give someone a sub. It doesn't even hurt. And it's almost a guarantee that everybody on here has something that you would enjoy. I'm just saying, you find some content that you would enjoy. This and That with Matt. Early morning to you, brother. You take care, and I'll hit you up offline, man. My best to you always, brother. Your first duty, really? That is interesting. Your first duty station was in Quantico, just like your dad's last station assignment was in Quantico. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It was neat when I was in Virginia. Of course, I was there in the Coast Guard. I was stationed both times in Portsmouth, Virginia, but also spent some time at Little Creek Amphib Base. We had some units over there, so I'm familiar with that base. But my grandfather was stationed at Fort Belvoir over there, and I think it's just a historical marker now. I don't even think it's a base anymore, if I'm not mistaken. He was there on the day we were hit in Hawaii. Yep. So he was out. Yeah. That was some interesting news. That's when news took forever to get to you, you know? Yeah. Funny how that works, Ken. Funny how that works. Any recommendations on barbecue seasonings for a brisket? Well, boy, so this could cause some arguments. Oh my goodness. So brisket is such a finicky thing for folks. Oh, the beverage. Before I answer that question about seasoning, I am drinking Breakside Brewing Wanderlust. It's a IPA coming in at 6.5% out of Portland, Oregon. Very good beer. Very good beer. I'm enjoying this one. Pretty smooth IPA. I'd be curious what everyone else says for brisket seasoning. I'd be curious what Randall says. And I don't really care what Ken says. Ken's a bad American. Put mayonnaise on brisket. That just negates any service that you had, sir. Just so you know. And your dad's. It just X's it out. So I know some people that just keep it simple and do salt and pepper. You can get a variety of seasonings there. I think the biggest thing for brisket is low and slow. And I'm just messing with you, Ken. The low and slow with brisket. Right there at that between 200 and 230 degrees, good smoke. The other thing that I kind of picked up from one of my neighbors is, when you've wrapped it, if those of you that do that after it's been smoking for a while and you wrap the foil around it, adding a beer, not a full beer, maybe, I don't know, quarter of an inch, something like that, in the bottom of the container. It helps keep it moist. But as far as the specific seasonings, the sky's the limit on that. Michael, we're not going to get into to religion this evening. I appreciate the question, but yeah, we don't do politics or religion. We're just having a cocktail and talking. Right now, we're talking about brisket. So, meat churches. I've not heard of meat churches seasoning. All right, Michael. So yeah, I mean that you can have that opinion. I'm just saying we're not talking about that stuff this evening. So feel free to stay and hang. We're talking about some other stuff here. But if that's something that you choose to talk about, there's a lot of other channels that'll gladly speak on that. This just isn't one of them. All right, partner. Brisket does require patience. That is a fact. I haven't done one in a long time. It's probably been 2 years since I've done one, probably because the price of brisket has not been great. Can we all agree on that? The price of brisket has not been very friendly. So trying to get meat sweats. Didn't you do a video on that, Ken? Smoked cream cheese? That I bet that would be good. So it's funny. I was actually talking to my boys about this, Ken. See, here we go talking about food. It happens. Um, do you enjoy like peppered jam? Know what I'm saying? Like jalapeno jam and stuff like. Oh, Secure. I'm telling you, he's on to something here. He's on to something. Smoked cream cheese, and then you do like a jalapeno jam, and then on like a cracker. Oh, I could eat my weight in that stuff. That maybe that was it, Ken. Maybe that was it. Now we have not. Meow. We'll leave that to you there. Cream cheese and pepper jam. That's what I'm saying. But rugged. I mean, do you hear what Ken's saying here about smoking the cream cheese and then doing that? Like that sounds like a game changer. That sounds like a game changer. Game changer. Krista, good evening. How we doing? All right. Well, all right, Meow. You roll with what you got there. Oh, so rugged. You've done the smoked cream cheese. Okay. All right. All right. Don't spam the chat there, Meow. Feel free to hang and chill with us. Just don't spam the chat. We get the joke. We got it. We got it. So I had a buddy that was doing habanero jam and serrano jams. Those things were divine. They were awesome. I'm doing good, Krista. I'm enjoying my beverage out of this cup right here. Gonna go ahead and fix this issue right now. Well, let's try that again in 24 hours there, Meow. So there we go. Got a couple of y'all had the same mindset right there. Hey, I'm all for jokes. I just, we're a little more sophisticated than that. You got to come at me with a better joke. There we go. Wait, twice baked spaghetti. Hold on here, Ken. We're gonna need to text me about that. That sounds incredible. I'm intrigued. I like twice baked potatoes. Let's see. And then deep fried them. I've seen people do that deep fried mac and cheese. The baked mac and cheese. My oldest son makes baked mac and cheese. So I know I'm weird. I'm not a fan of mac and cheese. I'm not. It's just not. I don't know. I'm weird. But he makes a pretty good baked mac and cheese. Everyone loves it that has it. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Here we go talking about food. So last night, I don't know if y'all saw the pictures I posted. We did New York strip steaks on the grill, and we did DJ the Metalhead Mercenary talking about Jack Daniel's steak seasoning. He did a video on that. He also kind of punked myself and Metal out with some of his condiments. I know. Here come the hits. I'm catching left and right hooks all over the place for not liking mac and cheese. I don't know. But we did that. Oh my God, that Jack Daniel's steak seasoning on those steaks. And I've always been a Montreal steak seasoning guy. That's been my go-to. And everyone said, no, this shit's the jam. You got to try it. And I did. And I tell you, I like it. There's just something different about it. One, it's less salty than Montreal, which was a very pleasant surprise. But then it just had something a little different. Know what I mean? I love Montreal too, but that Jack Daniel's, if you haven't tried it, that shit is pretty good. There we go. And then Lark, he's getting ready to talk on the next thing. Texas Twinkies, we had cream cheese and brisket stuffed bacon wrapped jalapenos. Does it get any better than that? I'm having leftovers tonight. I'm just having bacon for dinner. It's either really good or really bad, right? I think that could be with about anything other than, I don't know, there's a few things that even like bad, it's like, I'd still have it. Oh, that is interesting, Ken. Try that. I might try that honey technique. That might be all right. Oh, I bet that'd be good, JP. Hell yeah. What? Oh yeah, I'm down for that. That'd be pretty good. And that's the thing, seasonings and stuff, like world's yours. Everyone makes a seasoning, all that stuff. You're right, right. Yeah, I'm telling you. But Brian Johnson, my doc, I just went to the doctor today. I could go back right now and be like, you were so fat, you ugly bastard. Like, I saw your chat, you filthy piece of shit. Getting everyone, and you're a bad influence, Andrew. You're getting everyone else gaining weight on these chats here. Everyone's cholesterol is going up, talking about bacon grease and mac and cheese and brisket and cream cheese and smoked cream cheese. He's like, yeah. Billionaire bacon. Is it like pig candy? Have you ever had pig candy? Where you take the thick cut bacon and you do the seasonings on that, the cayenne and everything. I love pig candy. That's awesome. Disastrous. You took the words right out of my mouth. Pizza's exactly like sex. It's all good. It's just some's more memorable than others. That's it. Yeah, so Rugged talking about meat church seasonings too. Nikki G meats. That's another seasoning. I've never heard of that one either. Okay. Pretty much that's exactly what, yeah. Okay, salt and pepper. Yeah, I like salt and pepper too on a steak too. That's, I mean, you got a legit point there, Corso, for sure. Smoked mac and cheese. A lot of people talking about that. The Rugged Northeast, don't get me started on pizza. You know, so the other day, I know. So I've talked about it before. If you have Costco, if you haven't had Costco pizza for $10, for $10 for a big ass pizza, I don't know if you can get a better pizza for $10. That's all I'm saying. For $10, come on. If it doesn't have burnt spots, I don't want it. Oh, that's funny. Wedge salad? Well, Mystic, what is this? I don't know what this is. What is this you speak of? Wedge salad. Never heard of it. Gen X, sir, we have missed you. You've been gone for a minute, man. Over there working. Putting us all other folks to shame. Out there working hard, or hardly working, or a bit of both. Iceberg steak, blue cheese, bacon. I don't like blue cheese. Yeah, I'm out. Can't stand blue cheese. Rugged, you've talked about that New Haven pizza before. I don't know how you're going to get that to me. I need to try it, though. I need to try it. Your lunch talking with your... That is fair. Tell Mrs. Gen X we said hi. A souffled steak? I have not. That is interesting. Okay, Krista's acquired a taste for blue cheese. I just... Well, so how do we do that? Do you like flash freeze it and ship it? How would you do that, Rugged? I'm just curious. No, I don't like blue cheese. I don't like, no. It's weird. I'm weird. I know. Oh, nice. Okay. Midwest Wagyu. So I am yet. All right. Get ready to start hating again. I've never had Wagyu. I haven't. I'm not. Call me crazy. I've just never had it. I don't know. I haven't had a tomahawk steak either. I want to. I want to make one sometime. Alexandria, Louisiana, BJ's Pizza. Okay. He's training his replacement. Wow. You found the tomahawk steak overrated? I think it'd be good. Head just made a tomahawk steak last night. No kidding. Okay. How was it? It is a lot of. I think you can feed several people on a tomahawk steak. They're pretty thick cut. I would be curious how that would come out in a smoker. Like, I think you definitely want to get the sear marks, the grill marks on it. But I know a lot of people finish them in the oven. in hopes not to dry them out. 40-pound tomahawk steak. God damn. That is something. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is something right there. Oh, 4 pounds. Jesus Christ. Okay, 4 pounds. I was going to say 40 pounds. That's like a fucking shit ton of... Sorry. I put an imaginary 0 in there. I was like, 40... That's like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Never smoke a good... I haven't smoked steaks either. I'm not opposed to it. I really like to grill them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you definitely need a big-ass grill. Yeah. Has anyone ever tried that? It's up the Big Texan up there in Amarillo. They got that 72-ounce steak. My brother's done it. He just did it with some friends there. Let's see. What do we got here? Wait. Okay, you're in Pakistan. Okay. Okay. Rugged. I see what you got there. Right. Disastrous. Yeah, I read that wrong. I added a 0 right there. Reverse sear method. Okay. Hey, creator, how you doing? One of those big steak challenges? So I always think, whenever I think about that, I think of the Great Outdoors with John Candy and the old 96er. I just laugh about that. The Great Outdoors. The old 96er. That guy, when John Candy's finishing up and he's like, okay, he's like, you're not finished. I was like, there's nothing but, fat and gristle on there, and the guy looking over the top of his eyebrows there, the best look ever. He's like, throwing some t-shirts, we got it. Talking about the meat sweats. John Candy, oh God. John Candy was a hoot. 1.5 inch thick, that's a good thickness on a steak. That bear. Yeah, so Amarillo has it. They have the Big Texan in Amarillo. It's a 72-ounce steak over there. I've never done it. It's pretty expensive. From what my brother says, what he does is he doesn't do the challenge where he tries to eat the whole damn thing. He basically goes there with his wife, and then his wife's sister and her husband live out there. And so the 4 of them go, and they just order that because it comes with all, like, it's the massive steak and a shit ton of sides and everything. I mean, it feeds 4 people. So, I mean, he said it's cheaper than buying 4 steak meals. I was like, yeah, you're a smart guy right there. Steak dinner can be pretty expensive when you go out. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts on cooking bacon in the oven? I've done it, especially if I'm making like pig candy. It's a good way to do it. It's something nice about doing it on the skillet, though. If you do it in the oven, it does come out a little bit flatter. You know what I'm saying? But it's illegal. Yeah, I think if you're gonna do that, like that's 72 ounces of steak. That's a lot. That's a lot of steak. $3.50 for 25 minutes. Okay, good to know. You're right there, Creator. That it does. You get the smell of the bacon and everything. It kind of incorporates into stuff. I agree. I don't have a problem doing it in the oven. In fact, if I'm making a lot of it, it's easier to do in the oven. And it doesn't curl up in the oven. It's better for sandwiches. Agreed. I have no issues with doing it in the skillet. Like if I'm on the grill, I got the little side burner. Sometimes I'll do it that way. Yeah. Ken's like, I'll just eat it. I just want it cooked. I just don't want botulism. That's more tender it does cook more evenly. Yeah. People get picky about their bacon. A lot of people do they like it crispy. Some people like it chewy. steal someone you know, like steal someone's recipe. So I'm not exactly sure where you're going there, Jake. I think if like for example, if Jake does a video on something about cooking something and I try it and I like it, I can't go and say, "Oh, I came up with this." That's a dick move. But if I say, "Hey, I watched this video where Jake did this," da 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 da, and you give credit where credit's due, I don't think it's stealing when you do that. I don't think it's stealing. I mean, if you come up with something legit on your own, that's yours, right? And then you can say it's yours. But there are a lot of people that they do steal people's shit, and that is fucked up. Oh, and then bring it. Yeah, that's an asshole thing to do there, Jake. That's pretty funny though. Steal all my recipes if you dare. Yeah, I agree. If you give a tip of the hat to somebody, that's not stealing. Say, "Hey, I got this idea from Krista." Da, 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 da. You know. But if I say, "Oh, I came up with this," really, Andrew, you're an idiot. There's no way you came up with that. No. Burnt toast. How burnt? I like. I don't know. I don't know about burnt toast. I don't know about that. I don't know about burnt toast. God, there's another thing. What is burnt toast? My idea of burnt toast may be way different than somebody else's. Kindness is the highest quality of wisdom. Well, Cookie, I don't think you're wrong there. I agreed. I like it crispy, not burnt. Little crunch. I guess crunch, maybe not crispy, crunchy there. There is a rabbit hole on burnt toast. I don't know. Brown, I kind of like the golden brown. I don't necessarily want it like real. I don't want it looking like my shirt. You know what I'm saying? What about pan fried toast? All right. Now here's the thing. So again, get ready for the hate. Get ready for the hate. I don't use butter. I know. Calm down. Pump your brakes. It's okay. But take like a little bit of bacon fat in a hot skillet and put your bread in there and pan fry your bread. It is unhealthy as shit. It is so unhealthy. It's so good though. It's so good. Could anything be a pizza? I think anything could be a pizza topping. I may not eat it, but it could be a pizza topping. You know what I'm saying? Dry toast, okay. Depending on what I'm having. You know what I'm saying? See, Ken's with me there. No, it doesn't. No, the way I see it, I'm healthier for not putting butter on toast. And then I reverse it by putting bacon grease on it. But I only do that that's like once in a blue moon. How long do you know if I have a toaster right now? That toaster shit the bed, so I haven't had toast in a minute. And I usually don't really eat breakfast, so I like once a day. So, oh my God, that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. What's up, buddy? You all right? Or is that the dog? Hey, Ree, how you doing? Thank you. Appreciate that. A lot of people hate this haircut. It's okay. Appreciate that you enjoy it. Thank you much. Mayo does not belong at. All right, here we go. I'm going to help you all out. We have a sticker for that. No Mayo Club. Mayo Haters Club. There we go. Well, yeah, depends. Did someone get video of that? There's the question. I think Krista's pretty legit on her coffee. I will tell you that because I had some this weekend. I'll tell you another thing I did, Krista, with your coffee. You may hate this, but I did it. I ground it up and then I put it in my French press, and I had a cup, and then I didn't have. I didn't finish what was left in there, but I put it in the fridge, and then I poured it over ice. Oh my God, it was delicious. It's kind of like, well, it's not like cold brew. I tell myself it's cold brew. Favorite breakfast food? My favorite breakfast of all time would be biscuits and gravy with hash browns and bacon. Yep. The sausage gravy. Yep. That would be my favorite breakfast right there. I enjoy pancakes. I enjoy waffles and stuff like that. JP, what do you know? I'm going to read this to you and tell me how psycho this is right here. Mayo milkshake with hot dog, with a hot dog straw. No. 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 What's that? That son doesn't approve either. Italy has the best breakfast foods? Really? Secura? I don't know. Haven't been to Italy, to be honest with you. Okay, so Krista, I was on to something there. Okay. What do you got? No. This dude, so my son's showing me this video. He's making orange Fanta and ranch. Is he really going to drink that? Please tell me he's not going to drink that.
What?
Oh, God, this is... I might be throwing up here. No. No. No, he's not going to live through that. It was a whole 2 liter of soda, wasn't it?
Yep.
Jesus Christ, no. No. Do you hear this? Chocolate milk and Rotel? No. I like both of those. I'm not drinking chocolate milk and Rotel.
Respond to these types of comments, but today is different. I'm chugging tuna water.
No. Get out of here. No. No. Tuna water? Disgusting. Oh, I love you, son. Come on now. Gained 5 pounds in Verona.
Lobster bisque. He's done it again.
No. Lobster bisque and what?
Lobster bisque soup. Heat
Just the lobster.
served.
Oh, God, this guy's getting ready to drink lobster bisque soup. No, thank you. Bought ranch soda? No. That Sprite and Frank's Red Hot? That would be about the only one I'd drink, and I wouldn't like it. I would do it, though, because I do better with the hot. What is...
3 pounds of Mott's applesauce?
No, I couldn't drink 3. I love applesauce. I couldn't do 3 pounds of Mott's applesauce. There's no way. You're right, Krista. You're right. You're right. Wait, I haven't sold my soul to the devil yet, so we're good. Let's see, Mexican hot chocolate with jalapenos. I appreciate a Mexican hot chocolate there, Chippy. I have not had it with jalapenos, but I would try it. I would try. What is...
Coca-Cola and sausage gravy?
You showed me that one. That is disgusting. Coca-Cola and sausage gravy? No. That's good. Don't ever. No, that's it. Grass soda? No. What that guy's whole channel is on drinking disgusting stuff?
He chugs stuff. That's
He
what
chugs
is.
stuff. What's it called? Just so if anyone wants to look it up, what's the name of the channel?
Ken chugs.
Ken Chugs is the channel. If any of you feel like leaving this live stream and going to go vomit while he drinks ranch and Fanta. God. Oh my God. 5 pounds of chocolate? No. Or 5 no, that's...
Pork brains?
No, I don't like pork brains. Not a fan. No, I'm good. I'm good there, Jack. Not really doing impressions right now. Feel free to hang out. We're just chilling, having a cocktail here. Guess send him your food recommendations. Try anything, Rose. I will not. I am picky. I will not do that. Hello back to you, Jack. Hello back to you. Hope you're having a good Monday. You got another one you're gonna show me? What? No. Grass jelly? No. Disgusting. Oh my gosh. Grace, welcome back. My son is showing... Ken Chugs is the channel that he was watching, that they do a bunch of filth, flarn, and filth. All he does is chug stuff, and most of it's disgusting. Yeah. Hot dog water glazed donuts? No. Nope. No, that doesn't sound like a good time. That's just so some of you may have been on here when was it the jelly beans you gave me on a live one time?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he gave me these spicy jelly beans. Those are pretty rough. Those are pretty rough. So here's what we're gonna do, gang. I didn't realize I was only gonna do an hour, and we're creeping up on 8 o'clock, and I do have to do other stuff. And it's not that I don't enjoy spending time with you, but I got other things I got to do. So, and plus I got to stand up. My hip is killing me. Can't sit for that long. I got to move around. I was in a car a lot today. So here's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers to all of you. Let's go down the hatch. This is a good beer. This Wanderlust IPA is pretty tasty. Here we go. That was pretty carbonated. That took me a minute. I can't chug stuff like that. That was pretty tasty. So,
Maybe we should chug something non-carbonated like ranch.
chug something like non-carbonated ranch. No, not happening. My son's trying to get me to
Or tuna water.
or tuna water. Not happening. Still not happening. All the suggestions from my son to help. Well, you know how mad my doctor would be, King? After I lost all that weight, he'd be like, how'd you gain it back? Drink ranch. No, not happening. Mustard chug. Does he do a mustard one? I bet he does. I bet he does. I'm not chugging mustard. That'd be awful. That'd be awesome. That'd be awful, not awesome. But y'all are awesome.
SpaghettiO.
No, spaghetti. Oh, so it's just going to get worse. It's only going to go downhill from here. He's going to give us more things. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great rest of your week. My best to you always. Remember when you're, Texas vibe here. Marcus Aurelius. That's pretty cool. We're getting ready to end here. I'm down here in Texas for those that didn't know. Y'all have a great week. Thanks for hanging out. We will definitely catch you on Friday, but it'll be early because I got stuff I got to do Saturday. I got to work on Saturday. Boo. It happens. So, y'all take care, and we will catch you later. We'll see ya.